He built a $1 billion empire from thin air, then lost everything in a single catastrophic moment. But the worst part? No one saw the betrayal coming. Not even him. Hack the rise and ruin of a billionaire's soul. Money is a fire. It warms, it feeds, but hold it too long and it burns through your very soul. He learned that too late. Welcome to the Unseen Edges, where we uncover the stories the world tries to bury, the stories that whisper in the dark and haunt history like ghosts in the wind. Subscribe now and step beyond the surface. He was the golden son of Wall Street, the boy who turned numbers into fortunes. Nathaniel Graves wasn't just rich, he was invincible. A genius of algorithms, he built a high-frequency trading firm that could predict stock movements before the market even knew they existed. They called him the Oracle of Manhattan. By 29, he had a penthouse overlooking Central Park, a private jet, and an empire worth $4.2 billion. He had never lost a trade, never tasted failure. But fate is cruel to those who believe they are gods. His downfall began, as all great tragedies do, with something small. The first crack, a single trade, a reckless bet on an unregulated cryptocurrency exchange in Singapore. The algorithm had never been wrong before, but this time it was. In 48 hours, $500 million vanished into thin air. He dismissed it as a glitch. "We recover," he told his investors. But the losses grew. Wall Street is a battleground where the weak are devoured alive. The moment they smelled blood, the wolves descended. Rival firms shorted his company's stock into oblivion. Banks that once groveled to lend him money now demanded immediate repayment. Then came the betrayal. His right-hand man, his childhood best friend, Oliver Crane, had been feeding information to the competition. The man he trusted most had sold him for 30 pieces of silver. The fall. The SEC launched an investigation. His company was accused of insider trading, market manipulation, crimes he had never committed. But in the world of high finance, innocence is irrelevant. Perception is king, and his was already in ashes. Then the lawsuits came. The same investors who once worshipped him now turned against him. The media shredded his name, painting him as a villain, a living cautionary tale of greed and arrogance. And when the FBI agents knocked on his penthouse door at dawn, he didn't resist. He already knew the ending to this story. The reckoning. Prison was colder than he had imagined. The clanging steel doors, the crushing silence of isolation. He had spent his life mastering numbers, but now numbers mastered him. 23 hours in a cell, 10 years to serve, $0 to his name. Oliver Crane? He walked away free. The wolves never eat their own. His empire was gone, his fortune erased. The Oracle of Manhattan was nothing more than a forgotten name in the archives of financial disasters. But in the end, the greatest loss wasn't the money. It was the belief that he had ever mattered beyond it. Moral of the story. Power is a mirage, and wealth is a tide. It rises, it crashes, and it never belongs to anyone for long. The only thing we truly own is our name, our choices, and the echoes we leave behind. Choose wisely.